my family and I were immigrants. I was born in Haiti, um, and I always, the whole thing of leaving Haiti, where very, very poverty, poor, and then moving to the Bronx in New York City. So you got one extreme to another extreme, and so yeah, I migrated to the U.S. at 5, and lived in New York my entire life until I joined the military. And New York New Yorkers are just entrepreneurs.
By nature, almost.
Yeah, my father, when he first came here, he drove a yellow cab, and he started off driving yellow cab, and eventually he purchased a cab of his own. And when I first got back from the military, I drove for him as well. And a really neat experience, So it's probably one of the most amazing things that I think anybody can do is drive a yellow cab in New York City. It's crazy. I think being able to see people, to see under people's, I guess, facade. I think that's something that you get growing up in the life that I grew up. Like I said, Haiti to the Bronx, where we were still poor, but developing a sense of understanding that there are real people internally if you dig deep. So that's how I actually take life. I don't see things for what it is. I see what the potentials are, and then from there, I pursue endeavors. And as a leader, you have to see people for more than what they're showing you. You have to basically see into that person, therefore inspiring people to do best because you're able to see that they do have the capacity to do great things. Of course, Fashion Has Heart is a project near and dear to my heart. I served 8 years in the military, and it was always difficult for me to transition out of the military. Just trying to figure out who you are. The world has surpassed you. You're not on the level of people your age because you were structured in a very unique setting that the military provides, and then having to come out to this world where it's just open space, people doing this and that, and so it was tough for me, and I've never been to combat, although I've served in very remote locations that were conflict, that had conflict beginnings. So creating Fashion Has Heart and utilizing my understanding as a veteran and the hardships that it is to transition, and then just putting myself mentally in the position that I can truly try to understand what wounded veterans that are coming back home, and understanding not only do they have the physical disabilities, but also mental disabilities, and now social disabilities. What I've learned in school is that there are a lot of things that I don't know. There are so many things that I don't know. So I think, and that's fine, I think that's what we need to know going to school, is there are many things that we don't know. But the things that you do know, how do you expand on those things that you do know? I knew the military, and as a New Yorker, I think I knew style and fashion. So I took those two things that I knew really, really well, and I just created an environment that would allow us to build and develop. And within that environment, I've been able to reach out to people who are able to do things better than I can, and allow them to bring their intelligence or their capacity into what we've done. So I think that's what I'm going to talk about, is understanding, your capacity and how to actually evolve of what you're good at. Because I think sometimes we spend a long time chasing things that we're not good at.
Yeah.
And then we end up not doing anything